everybody, Deborah here. It's a hot afternoon in Oakland, and what are we gonna do? We are gonna make cocktails! And today I've got a special treat for you. We are going to do the back of the vegetable drawer semi-expired fruit cocktails. So ever wonder what to do with all that kind of fruit in the back of your vegetable drawer? A drib of this, a drib of that, kind of past its prime? Well, you can make an awesome cocktail out of it. So let's start. Here is the bag of disreputable fruit from the back of my vegetable drawer. Let's see what's in here. We're going to start with some plums. We're going to start simple and make a nice Plum Yum Daiquiri. Okay, there they are, the plums. They came from this tree right over here on the lot. And they are definitely past their prime. Definitely past their prime. All right, let's take out 4 plums. First thing we're going to do today, we're going to use our Boston shaker and our little rabbit ear strainer here. Let's cut up these not so beautiful plums. They don't have to be pretty. Just slice them up any old way. We just want to get rid of that seed. Nice and gushy. All right, we're just going to kind of more or less quarter, eighth it, dump it into the Boston shaker here. Let's cut up about 3 of these plums. They actually smell really good, even though you might not really want to eat it. A little mushy, but that's okay. Gonna get rid of these seeds. Goodbye. One more. We'll save one for the garnish later. Goodbye. There's our 3 plums. Depending on the size, you know, you can be flexible there. Ooh, I think I need a... Right, that is very gushy. All right, so now we've got our Boston shaker with our chopped up plums. All right, we need some citrus. So how about we're doing a daiquiri? Daiquiri usually means lime. So let's take our lime. We're going to do something a little bit unusual here. We are going to juice 1 lime right into here with our handy dandy wooden juicer. And we're going to juice the other half of the lime. I hope my neighbors don't see this video. They're not going to be happy about me pitching lime wedges into the lot. All right, I said we're going to do something a little unusual. We squeezed 1 lime in with the plum. Now we're going to take our second lime and just slice it up like we did in the smash, if you remember that lovely cocktail. So we're going to cut off the ends, and we're just going to slice up this lime. This way we get a little bit of the peel in our kind of smash and strain type of cocktail we're doing today. Cut them in about 1/4 inch wedges. We're going to strain it today, so seeds don't matter so much. Lots of lime. Ooh, this is going to be so yummy on this very, very hot afternoon. All right, just dump those slices right in there. Now we want a little extra, something in here. So mint is always good. It is completely optional, but we have a ton of mint growing here at Shays Estrum. So why not put it in cocktails? So we're just going to kind of loosely tear up the mint leaves. As usual, we're going to save our best ones for the garnish later. All right, maybe 3 stems of mint. You just want to tear off the leaves and just roughly tear them into the shaker. Come to me, little mint. Ooh, that's a big one. All right. I think that's about enough mint, as if that's possible. All right, now what are we going to do? We have our muddling tool. We are going to muddle. Ooh, squish, squish, squish. That looks delicious. All right, Now, we have lime, so to counter the lime, what do we need? Simple syrup, which I don't have. Let me go get it. And we're back with the simple syrup. All right, remember, simple syrup. Half sugar, half water. If you want to play around and have fun with your simple syrup, you can use different kinds of sugars, like a third white sugar, a third Demerara sugar, a third brown sugar, pinch of salt, maybe cook it with some peels of citrus, let it sit for a while after it boils, and strain off the peels, and you got some really interesting simple syrup. If you don't want to do all that, then just sugar and water, plain sugar and water, it's just fine. And so since I forgot my normal measuring tool, we know that my measuring tool is about 1/4 cup. It's exactly 1/4 cup. So I'm assuming we had about 1/4 cup of lime, and I'm going to put about 1/4 cup of simple syrup. Very common in cocktail recipes for the simple syrup to equal the citrus. Pretty much balances it out perfectly if they're in the same proportions. Now, what have we forgotten here in this cocktail? We have forgotten the alcohol. So, here we go. My favorite rum for cocktails, Mount Gay. It's just kind of not too dark, not too light, has a real nice mild flavor. We're gonna put, so if we put about 1 part lime, about 1 part simple syrup, we're gonna put about 2 parts rum, which would be about 1/2 cup. Pour that in. Now, have I got everything? I think I do. Muddle this all up. Let's get that rum mixed in with the delicious plum, the lime slices, the lime juice, and the simple syrup. And the mint. Let's not forget the mint. Time to shake this baby up. Let's add our ice. Ooh, I have it in my nice cool container here so it didn't melt in this hot weather. Yay. Let's put the tap on our Boston shaker. And how many times do we shake this? 40 times. 1, 2, 40 times. All right, we're gonna shake it a little bit extra today because it is so hot. I'm not feeling this container being quite ice cold on my hands yet. But there it is. Okay, it's ready. Just when you feel that super coldness on your hands, you know your cocktail's ready. Time to pour. Now remember that the trick on this, you want to hit it this way, but really if you hit it this way, it comes off super easy. Yay. Time for our little rabbit ear. My favorite strainer. We got our glasses here. Now this is going to be a little interesting. There's 2 different ways you can decant this cocktail. So the first way is just to put your rabbit ear over and pour. It's going to be thick. It's going to have, you know, a lot of the stuff from the plums, but that's okay. The other way you can do it, if you prefer a more refined cocktail, is you do it through a strainer. But first, let's do a real quick around the glass edge, some sugared rim. So you take your citrus, put it around the rim, and we're just gonna dip it in our sugar. So pretty. All right, you can do that for any of your cocktails. It's especially nice with daiquiris. Now, if you wanna do this straining thing, let's do this. I'm gonna move that guy over to the side there. We can strain it into our strainer. And now we're gonna encourage it to, take the other end of our muddling tool and encourage it to come out here on the bottom side, nice and unadulterated. That is a beautiful drink. Oh my gosh, from those lousy half-rotten plums in the back of your vegetable drawer to this lovely drink. Let's do some garnishes. I'm gonna go with lime mint garnish today. You can also, since we're making a plum cocktail, we can make a plum garnish. Time for the mint. Let's find a really nice one here. Pop off the end. All right, stick the mint right inside there. Put it on the edge of the glass. And that is so lovely. Let's, just for good measure, let's stick our little plum on the side. All right, let's just do plum only on our other one here. Plum and mint. Take our mint. There's another variation you can use on your garnish there. Whoops. All right, the moment of truth has come. It's time to try the drinks. I'm gonna go for this one here, the strained one. Ready? Cheers. It looks so pretty and I am so thirsty. Oh man, that is so good. Yum, yum, yum. Yum plum. Now, one last thing. I know you thought you were gonna get out of here, but I'm not quite done. So you can do this same identical drink with any fruit muddled in the bottom, any old fruit. So, like here we have some really old raspberries you could use. We have some dribs and drabs of cherries left. And by the way, last night I made one with cherries and raspberries together. Everything else exactly the same. So good. Used a nice raspberry on the garnish. And finally, here's a pear that you could use. I don't know, that one might be past its prime. But anyway, get creative. Check it out. Plum Yum Daiquiri. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Squish, squish, squish. Take a look.